Welcome to another episode of St. Vincent Untold Stories. On this episode, we look at Steve Alfonso Ralph, better known as Shorty. Big ups to all of my subscribers. And if you are new to the channel, please remember to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you wish to see more videos like these. Shorty is from the constituency of East St. George in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. But Shorty didn't stay long in his constituency. Shorty migrated to Canada. Shorty they are foreign and him a live some top man life because him getting papers. And Shorty a fling girl so, fling girl this so. But Shorty play life careless. But you see, that kind of careless life had its consequences. You know it has some special kind of man. Always coming pan black and ball about how much woman they slept with and all them kind of stupidness they. Well, if you're going on now, sometimes my boss and brag, boy, me make youth before you. That night thing, you know, a thirsty man and then thirsty, so then get lucky and get through. Because I come like now, everything them see, they might have deal with it raw. Don't get tricked, not because sometimes you school before some of your brethren and them, mean you're more top shotter than them. Sometimes your brethren and them plenty wiser than you, because them not take a chance where you are take. Sometimes the girl of them done run around the whole block, and them catch it and just deal with it and get lucky. That's how system going on. So Shorty they are Canada, and him act like him a bad rooster man a jump up on anything. You ever notice some dog, especially the mongrel one them? You got some dog a play trap shot or some of the man want them. And them go still jump up and the one them itchy. And then I see them a catch the mangy too. You see in St. Vincent, when you test positive for a big H, what they do? They give you poor relief. What can poor relief do? Poor relief can keep you for a whole month. But see in places like Canada, they put you on disability so you could live. So you don't really have to go about and say yourself in no problem. Forget no money for help yourself. Allegations are that Shorty decides, now me alone guy not dove cat. Or somebody give me and I send me a dove cat. So I make sure I carry home others with me one time. So Shorty a sell him liquor substance and the dollars are store. And the girl them hear about the dollars. And Shorty call over two youngie. So Shorty seduce them and give them a nice Vincent and walk out. All like if a donkey then when donkey carry a load and the load a squeeze them. Penetration so sweet that the girl them never realize that Shorty in a hand on protection. You see, this is how the law works. When you're trying to get a woman and you know your status, you have the big H, you have to tell her up front. But Shorty not tell the girl them. He must say him tell them. But which girl in their right mind can go with a man who got in a dove cat? Come on, no? Something not wrong. So if you tell the girl them, you think them go come at your place and know you there for that dove cat. No, sir. You see if a Vince the Shorty been there, and from the time he got a big H there, everybody in his community would have known and a warning would have been put out. Because them say nothing stays confidential in St. Vincent. And I'm not lying. Check the people them whose name them a call up and thing. See if not so. It have a girl on social media. Pretty like the morning star. You know one of my charity tell me his mommy I want nurse. He say mommy tell him that the girl got him. So you see man come back and show me. And then he can show several others. And everybody can know. Back in the younger times, I was a wild man myself, man. But me check my levels and say, no more one night standings for me. Because we did that one time. Me buck up on two girl. And the girl of them walk me out properly. Steam a come out the engine, man. If I see walk-ins. But me just chop up. But one time they start to say one girl and them bad. And me do so now. And throw some beer in the elastic them. And see that everything's safe. And me tell myself, see, me can't live careless so I take them chance and play with my life. So me always decide say one pan at a time. I'm a handful. I'm shot a thing they done. And you see, I'm so brave that even though if I had caught that when I was younger, I would have come out brave on the media and become an activist. Many times on social media, I see it happen time and time again. People keep calling out people's name, saying they have the big H. And them themselves have never gotten tested. Before you call out somebody, you have to make sure you could present your papers first. And let me go back to what Cork said in the last episode. Remember Cork called out some undercover man. And say man of them a have man and sell a them woman. And I go to several different women. So picture this. Them man they go to man, them pick up them thing part and get home. Them a pretend say everything good. Then I go get tested. Them a go sleep around with a whole heap of young girl. Next thing them a go pass some man give them young girl. And them young girl they go pass some man and pass some man again. I had a cousin who was deported from the United States. When the man come down a big and strong. The man start to sell him little thing them on the street corner and pick up on wild thing. You see that wild thing there? People constantly warn the man. And the girl swear to the man saying I have nothing. So Mr. take a chance and do so. Look, you know, one chance cause Mr. Life. And the funny thing about the situation, I know he did dove cut a rest up couple of years now. And the girl still living. I walk around strong as ever. Still get other man pan that all thing. And now only he alone. Me and the next virgin to a pass away from it, man. The man say one time he has some money. Just break a place. And go down a Villa Beach and buck up on a youngie. And the man say night he carry out the youngie. And then I same night Mr. Can deal with the youngie. And end up in a sticky situation. So the man say him the home and he cough out him liver man. Where wrong? So the man say him do so and run over by the doctor. And the doctor tell him, you have to do a medical. The man say him wait for the medical. And when him go in the room, you see them come out with an envelope. The man say, when you open the envelope, the number 2 come down. He two back boss. The man say them talk to him and tell him he could do a little counsel and put down in him before he get something. So the man say, while he come home now, he can't catch one. You have to jump on a truck. Can't remember he mess up himself. You remember I told you about the prisoner riots? Back in them time, they had some bad man like Pauline and them in a jail. That was the bad time, man. The man is so frequent jail in them time. And the man say me get a little boyfriend. Cause the man confessed to him and say he been a one of them kind of man. I go with both man and woman. So just imagine the amount of people who got it from him. I won't lie to you. The last time I see Mr. before him drop out, a stick him been a walk with. You see them same thing a Mr. get up on his face. Mr. had all them spots there. Mr. could have hardly walk. Mr. get diarrhea right on road. Hey mate, enough of that mate. Let's get back to the real program. This program is about shorty mate. Hey boy, now hustle me. So I have to tell you people them about other people's experience too so them can understand. Hey bruv, you know you're correct. I totally get what you are saying, bruv. That's why you have so many subscribers in places like England, United States and Canada. Cause you explain the details to them, mate. Exactly what me I say. Me I will give them in a yard style, in American style, in all kind of style. So everybody can understand. But as I say, you want the shorty story. So let me go back to shorty story. So shorty do so now and buck up on another one and put that under some more pressure. Sweating. Vincent man style I loving the gal I get. The gal I back. Oi, that's a spot. Sweetness man. So you see after that one they left, Ralph decided to call over another one. So Ralph call over the gal, but the gal now want to pass up the thing so easy. So Ralph try to ting the gal now. Me don't want to say too much harsh words for the program, but try to bad up the gal. After I'm done release the crocodile juice. Feel like a man then now. The girl tired out and him tired out too. And the girl tell him, watch me, I come back and let me go out for a cigarette now man. And Ralph say, gone, come back, give me that something there. So the girl ran to the police and told them what happened. So them lock up Ralph. And them carry my coat. And then bring all the girl them a coat go testify against him. And the man said how he showed them his paper. Remember me tell you which girl in them right mind go follow that. You think he could believe Ralph? I stop when it's Ralph attack. Who girl can still go with you and know you get that unless she get that too. But his little atomic brain start to swell now. He start to get wise and him tell himself. You know me not play guilty and them find me guilty, them go last me a jail. So him play guilty, him doing time. When them done doing time now, the boy them say put the boy pan a jet and send the boy back in yard. People start to bail out. We don't want him. But remember, my nationality, so you have to come home. I have a friend, a nice young lady, man. Me constantly want the girl day in, day out. You know, me see girl with some of them same thing our Ralph get, yeah. Remember me had partners who been get thing and drop out, you know. So me know it thing on them. And the thing on them now move from me girl non tall, and man. And me talk to she, man. The girl pretty, man. But just let them walk pan them brain, man. Let me tell you why it is very important to know your status. So for example, you go with somebody and you hear a body name a call up, after you don't go with them. Sometimes them not get the thing. So you tell yourself in your mind, now me get it if them they get it. So you start to live your life while no apply careless. You know robbers up, you just go right so. So when you go right so now you go eventually catch it. And if you drop out now, you see the person you've been good for, so them they think get it. That person name guy remain calling up, now if them do them tests. Because them guy figure say you die from it. Then that person they must have it too. And alright, so create a big problem in a society. I know several people right now living with it. But them not going like a Ralph going. They must say them have it and humble themselves. It have a page on Instagram called College Confession. And some of them think they're true, you know. Because we have inside details that plenty of them young girls have it. Sometimes we see them, but we not go stigmatize, not discriminate against anybody. Just allow them to live. But I part of me not like when them know them have it and still a try don't have people too. Please remember to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you wish to see more. Let me give an advice to the persons living with it. It is not the end of life. It is not the end of the road. You can take your treatment and live a little longer. And to the people that like to stigmatize and victimize, sometimes not the people them fault them get it. Look, Ralph give the girl them. Not the girl them fault. So we're going to do? Try to blame, shame the girl them? No, sir, we don't do that on Untold Stories. Untold Stories is about rehabilitation and getting rehabilitated. I'm out. I want to send a special shout out to some subscribers that have been on the program ever since. Every week I'll be doing shout outs. So even if you don't hear your name in this one, don't worry. You'll hear it. Levine, Sasha McDonald, Paula McDonald, Nicole Scott, G. Combs, Tamisha Rajas, Vincent 80, Mr. Captain, Puffy Omarlie and DB, Kenroy King, Lisa Gibbs, Songplay. Big up on yourself. More coming in the week.